Today we're going to be playing a game that we have not played on this channel before, but I've played it quite a bit not on this channel. And we're going to be playing some Mario Kart. We might be playing a little bit of... There's a couple other Mario games that I played growing up as well. What's up, Rima? How does the sound to you? I tried to adjust the background music, like the gameplay, to where it would kind of be a good volume, but I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet. So, what's up, Fatum? Clone Loves Muskie, Connor and Sir Gamer are here as well. How are you guys? Okay, let me just finish overlaying this one thing. Wii counter 1. I mean, honestly, yes. If Fenrir ever shows up, this will be funny because he always gets on my case about dragging the Wii. So this is dragging the Wii, episode 1. Now there's not gonna be more. I think we've only ever played one other Wii game on this channel before, and it was the what's it called? It's the Super Mario Bros. But oh, I didn't even see Fenrir's message. Retire the Wii. I was gonna say, I was like, I wonder if Fenrir is gonna show up to see me drag the Wii. But Carl said it's elite ball knowledge. Yes, this was literally most of like what I played growing up. So, Fenrir, have you ever played this game? Oh, you're counting the amount of times I say it? Ah, okay. I don't actually know, because it's not like this is linked to the saved Wii account, so we actually don't have like all of the characters or all of the tracks unlocked, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's be Baby Peach, because we can we could try to beat everyone in a booster seat. That would be kind of, I mean, obviously they're just CPUs, but we still have, you can see all the tracks on the right. Hopefully, yeah, all the tracks on the right are not unlocked yet. I'm not actually sure. Wait, is it? We did select Grand Prix, right? Okay, I guess we'll do... Okay, I guess this is just a Grand Prix of all of them. Noob, I did see that you commented because I like it. No, that's not why I picked her. It's just because it was always embarrassing when you were younger to like lose to her. So I'm like, why don't we be her today? But Noob, I did see that you left a comment. I'll take a look after stream at the community button. It sounds like you just want help making a video. Okay, let's try going. Oh, everyone's going that way. Okay, let's try to grab ourselves a box. Congrats on 2K. Oh, freak. Thank you, Stir Gamer. I was really surprised that we reached it yesterday. Like, I think we were at 1990 subscribers before, and like we ended up, I think, gaining like, I think 25 or so during the stream, which is more than we've ever gotten in a really long while. So you said you want help making a video, dude? Okay, I'm not ignoring the community button. I was just hitting start stream when I saw that you left a comment, so I can take a look afterwards. So, Noob, are you just wondering how to gather the clips together? If you're wondering how to get clips, the way that I was thinking of... Okay, who was that? The way that you gather clips, I think... My suggestion was maybe walking... Oh no. No. Maybe going back to like older Clash Royale gameplay. Like maybe going to the World Finals. Going to the World Finals in 2017 or 2018 or something. And taking clips of the cards that you're talking about in your video. And then you just compile the clips together. Okay, I know you haven't made a video before, but that's how I would suggest to do it. Have I ever tried selling my farts in a jar? What do you think, Fenrir? No, I have not tried that. You want a similar video to Grotz and Abdod? Oh, hold on, there's like a... Okay, I think it's fine now. There was like a slight delay in the controller, but I think it's fixed. You're in Abdod's clan right now? It's kind of exciting. I have noticed you've switched. I've noticed you've switched around clans a lot. So, what's up, Spruce? I've noticed you switched to like, I don't know, it seems like you've been jumping around to different clans. So, what's up, Cam? This woman's voice? Are you talking about Baby Peach's voice is annoying? Do I need to turn it down at all? Like, is the game volume too loud, or is it fine? Do I like your new profile picture? I can't tell what it is. Like, I can see that it's kind of, I can't tell if that's a Rocket League profile pic, but it's like really, really small, so I can't see exactly what it is. It's Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, maybe I'll take a... Oh no, we didn't get the boost. Help! Alright, well this is going to be a race that we have to come back from. We also have to avoid the crabs, because running into them is no fun. I don't know if it helps, like... Oh man. No... I don't know if it helps, like, hopping over these little water things, because I think they slow you down just a tiny bit. And let's try just taking a shortcut across here. No Minecraft stream? Not today, GD, because we've done that the last couple of days, so I figured we would mix it up and kind of play a little bit more of a nostalgic game, at least for me, but there will be a Minecraft stream quite... Holy. There'll be a Minecraft stream quite soon. I think the next one that we do might be on a server. So I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut, by the way. I think we can just... I don't know why everyone's going the long way. But what kind of games do you like, GD? Like, in addition to Minecraft, what other games do you follow or play? Okay, we'll use this here, I think. I think that was regular Peach that's kind of on our tail, so we're gonna have to snipe him. No. Alright, as long as we can finish on the podium, I'm happy with that. We just gotta get like a boost or something. Okay, that's not horrible. Noob, what did you say? Abdod's a beatdown player. He hates hyperbait. That makes sense. I mean, I'm the same way. I don't know anybody that likes hyperbait. You said Geometry Dash? Okay. That could be something. I haven't played Geometry Dash like at all, like on the stream or elsewhere, so I don't know, we could potentially play Geometry Dash on stream at some point. So Pride Month ended, you'll be mean to me from now on? Is that what that was? The only reason why you were being kind was because it was Pride Month? By the way, this is one of my favorite maps in the game. There was a time when I used to try to do time trials with it. Also, I don't actually know which way is I think they're about the same amount of time, but I've always gone this way. It takes some practice. Geometry Dash does? Yeah, I would imagine there's probably quite a few streams that are... Or there's going to be quite a few streams that are just like running into the same problem over and over, and it may not... Like, it's definitely a game that tests your patience, from my understanding. Do you even have to mention... Oh, Donkey Kong? Alright. Well... Now we're in last again. Alright, we're gonna have to come back again. We're not losing to Baby Mario. You don't have to mention Dragging the Wii, Nathan. Fenrir has already brought it up. Anster Gamer. Looks like an old Mario Kart. Yeah, I mean this is the Mario Kart Wii, so I think it's, I don't know exactly when it came out, but I think it was like 2008 or 2009. So it was, I mean, it's definitely an old game. And now that I think about it, I probably should have saved my mushrooms for, there's a shortcut up here. Like you can see right down that mud path, there's a little shortcut that we could have used our mushrooms on, but instead we wasted them. Anyway, the Wii is basically brand new anyway. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll hold this behind us and see if we can maybe like cheese, just like slide over and banana peach. Okay, there we go. Okay. What's up, Danny? Am I racing against bots? Or is the game still alive? I'm pretty sure this game has always... Is there a way that you can race up against actual people? I mean... Okay, hold on, let's start it. I've only ever... Come on! It's always Bowser and Donkey Kong that are messing us up. Okay, let's focus for just a second. We're on the home stretch, so let's try to get... Hopefully we get a boost. I think a lot of times boosts and whatnot come to those that are like in the middle of the pack. Okay, we're gonna cut across here. I think we're good. There isn't even one player? Yeah, I mean, it's always been... Like, it's always been this... Like, there's never been real people. It is, you are racing against... I didn't even know there was a way to play online with other people. But maybe there's a way in the... How's it going, Sanic? I don't know if there's a way in that. There's always been this Mario Kart, like a world leaderboard kind of thing. I've never really explored that too much, so I've never even kind of explored if there was a way to play with other people. But we could... I think there's a way to, like... I believe there's a way to probably play a particular map and then get a time, and then like stack up that time to other people, but I think it might only be like the newer Mario Kart games, like on the Nintendo Switch and that sort of thing, where you can play against others. Can you explore me? Alright. Ollie's here as well. What's going on, Ollie? Did you ever play this game as a kid? Also, I don't even think I've asked Fenrir, like what did you grow up on? Because obviously you play, I mean, maybe not so much anymore, but you know, I know you've gotten kind of tired of Clash, but like, I know kind of the games that you play now, but like, what did you actually grow up playing as a kid? Okay, I think, well, I'm trying to think if there's a shortcut in here. I guess just across here. We love Super Smash Bros. And in 64. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Dang, what is... Super Smash Bros. I never loved that game, but my younger brother does, so I would sometimes end up playing with him. Let's see if we're gonna run over anyone. Okay, I think we'll just hold on to this for the moment. You grew up on Angry Birds. I think I kind of did as well, because my dad had that on his phone. He had Angry Birds downloaded. This was when I was like really young, like 7 years old, or this was when I was like tiny. But he had Angry Birds on his phone, and me and my younger brother would always want to play it, so... Do you remember Crush the Castle? I think that was the game that kind of preceded Angry Birds, but I remember he even had Crush the Castle on his phone. Oh, specifically the Star Wars version. Yeah, you grew up on GTA, WWE. Alright, you were always a mobile gamer? Alright, that makes sense. These mobile games are... Oh, we got really lucky there. That was a blue shell that was going for the guy in first place. And we just barely passed from second to first. Your childhood was just Lego, Call of Duty, and then Skyrim. Alright, nice. You grew up playing Josh Fanboy Simulator. You used to play Van Helsing? I don't think I've ever heard of that game. Sushi, what kind of game is that? Okay, we can skip through this part. Have I tried rimming? Okay. Anselmuse, you said, is this game for DS? I don't think... I mean, there are Mario Kart games that are available on DS. I don't think the Wii version is. I think there might be... I don't know what's available on DS. Maybe the Mario Kart Tour or something. But, like, this is something that I've never... The Nintendo WFC... I've never actually really explored this at all. I wonder if you can play... The following data will automatically be sent. Your Mia nickname, your record. I want to protect your privacy. Okay, I don't even think we have a Mii permanent data to be sent to Nintendo. I mean, I don't even think we have a Mii, like, really connected. I think it's just the default. So, let's do that. Did I play Minecraft? Modded Minecraft? I have not, but that would be fun to... Wait, what is this? Unable to connect to the internet? Okay, maybe we can't use that. But let's see kind of where we're at as far as... I don't know how many Grand Prix you have to win. Colby, how's it going? KM20 sent some hearts as well. Thank you, KM. I think we can see... So maybe we get the gold on 100cc for the banana. Who is in the person under the table? What? Oh, you know what? We'll try we'll do a cup that we haven't done before. We'll do maybe... We'll switch to this thing. And honestly, out of all of these, which one of these would be your favorite out of all these? I mean, mine might be... I think mine's probably this one. I think most of the ones in the flower cup I really like. But the mushroom one is pretty... The mushroom one is pretty OG as well. I remember not loving this one, but the Coconut Mall and the DK Summit, in my opinion, DK Summit has my favorite music in this entire game. Like, it's my favorite, like, kind of soundtrack. If that makes sense. So, and then Coconut Mall, I think, in my opinion, has like the second best music. So, okay, I don't know how that didn't hit him, but all right. How do you, GD? How do you get modded Minecraft? Like, is it? I've never actually gotten any mods for really any game. So is it just something else that you download on? Okay, let's see if we can. Donkey Kong. I haven't gotten mods for anything, so I don't know. Is it just like an extension that you download? Colby, you're a fan of Bowser's Castle 3? Is that... Okay, I think that is in this game mode, right? Or that is in the Wii? Because I'm trying to think. I know it's in my brother's... He's got a Nintendo Switch with like a Mario Kart 8 that I think has that track. I know there's at least one Bowser's Castle on here. It's literally just CurseForge. Okay, so it's just something that you download and you can get a bunch of mods through there. Okay. Sounds good. I think I'll definitely look into that because I think AMR... A lot of you guys know AMRC. He just left a comment. Okay, we're not losing to Yoshi. We need a banana. How is he so much... Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's see if we can just... Alright. AMRC left a comment saying that he had just gotten a PC and he had just gotten a bunch of mods for Minecraft. He said one of them was... let me read off the ones that he got. But he's essentially said he got a bunch of different mods for his Minecraft kind of thing that he just got. So, what's up, Jake? Let me see. He said he got a SpongeBob SquarePants one. He got a Star Wars Path of the Jedi. He got an Incredibles, a Lightyear mod, Disney Worlds of Adventure. So like he ended up getting quite a few different things, and that kind of got me curious because I'm like I've never tried any mods, so I think that would be fun to try on stream at some point. Okay, if we ever get a mushroom, we're gonna have to go through that shortcut, the shop. Funny thing was, I didn't even know that existed until way later in my life. No. I think that ran into a beam. Oh, come on. Okay. This is going to be another race that we're going to have to come back on, it looks like. It's a super simple fun. You recommend... What do you say? Astral version? Astral version. Newer ones suck. Okay, that's your first mod pack that you got. Okay. I'll try to remember that. So Astral version, what is that? Version 2.0, 2.0.4? Is that like the latest version? Like if I just download that, will it automatically be that version, or is there... I guess I'll look into it though. Okay, this is perfect. We have to hope that we don't get like cowed or zapped or something before we have the opportunity to use these. Okay. I think we'll just keep one on hand, because one is all that we need for this little shop. Okay. Easy claps. As long as we don't choke, but you never know. It's like, there can be blue shells, there can be zaps at any time, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself just yet. What's up, Anselm? You think you used to play Call of Duty on the DS? Back in the day, you don't remember the exact name? Can we squeeze through here? No, we definitely cannot. Oh, we're actually choking. No! Okay, I think we're fine. But Waluigi was on us. Oh, okay, you said no, the newer one's not that good. Okay, so you think specifically download that version of the game? Or not the game, but that version of the mod pack? Do I know your goat? I don't think... What do you mean by that, Nathan? Yeah, in my opinion, this is like one of my favorite maps, but also one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. He has only little horns, and he's only 4 months old. Oh, you're talking about a literal goat? How's it going, Finch? We are taking a little bit of a turn today. No, okay. We're taking a little bit of a turn today. Playing a different kind of game. Oh man. You can watch some gameplay to know what it's about. Okay, sounds Sounds good. We've had a lot of games where we've had to... I mean, thankfully this is only the first lap. Does anyone know if the blooper actually does anything if you're playing against... Like, if you're not playing with actual people? Like, I don't know if the blooper actually affects them. Because it's not like they're actively using sight to... I don't know, I've never known if the blooper has really worked that well against a computer. Is it your childhood game if you're still a child? I mean, yeah, if you play this game and you're a kid, then I guess it does count as a... Then I guess it's a childhood game. Maybe we can... Missed all of the mushrooms. Put this on. Do I plan on diversifying my channel into other interesting niche to find engaging audience like JOI streams? Well, you had me up until that, Fenrir. Don't think I'll be diversifying into a JOI stream, but I know you'll be waiting for that day, but no, that day's not gonna come. Yeah, I know it's disappointing. Sorry to ruin your hopes and dreams. You don't have a Wii, but you still play older games like that? Yeah, like, I mean, if you look at, like, the graphics and whatnot, obviously they're not going to be as good as the newer games, but it's like, yeah, in my opinion, it never really... It's not like I noticed the graphics or anything when I was, you know, playing it as a kid, and it's like, even now, even though they're not quite as sharp as maybe some of the newer games, it's like the nostalgia factor that makes it more enjoyable to play. Back in my day, Unk. Alright, yeah. I know I sound ancient when I'm saying this. Bro, looks like you graduated early. Thank you, Potato. How's it going, Stick Boy? You found a fun mod pack you also recommend now. You gotta go. Okay, sounds good, GD. Maybe when I... How does that work if I... Okay, if you have to go, then maybe I'll ask you about it at a different time. Okay. I was just wondering how it worked in like a server. If I made a server, how would a mod pack work there? Would it affect the entire server, I assume? Nido Bro, can I play Java today? Oh, I think I went too early. I don't know if I'll be... I might hop on Minecraft a little bit later and just play for fun. It probably won't be on stream, but if you have me added as a friend and you see me online, you can invite me, and I'll try to get as many people as we can. We can't let Wario win. I know it's his gold mine, but we can't let him have this. What did we get hit by? Alright. We made redstone stuff. I honestly, when it comes to redstone machines and whatnot, I am such a... I always find it impressive people that can like make that stuff, because I've never... I know it takes a bit of time to learn how to use it. Like, I've gathered redstone in caves, but I've never actually built any kind of machinery or automated system or anything with it. You kind of don't know how servers work in mods. You can install the essential mod, which allows you to play multiplayer. Okay, I just didn't know if... Like, if you... Like, in a world, if you install a mod, then it shows up for everyone... Does it show up for everyone in that world? I would think, right? Or is it... Does it just... Because you're the only one that has it downloaded, it just shows up on your screen. Can you have my redstone? Yeah, Finch, if you... I guess, technically, I don't think anyone's able to play when I'm not on, but if you do see redstone that's just sitting in... If you do see redstone that's just sitting in one of my chests in my shop, then feel free to take it. Like, I'm not gonna... Like, obviously don't take all of it. Like, maybe leave a little bit more if there's anyone else that wants to build anything with it, but you can take what you need, because I don't really know much about redstone or redstone, what you can build with it, kind of thing. Can you take my flower? I feel like that. Oh no. I feel like that means something. Okay, we're actually gonna choke this game. We had such a big lead, and now we just gave it up. Alright, that was really bad from us. You need to play with the game mode if you want to play multiplayer, but you're not 100% certain. Alright, sounds good, GD. Maybe I'll do a little bit more research with it. I think I'll set up the server first, and then if people want, I can kind of look into what the mod packs do after that. Yeah, Colby, that was not a good ending to that race, but you can play games with redstone to make computers. Okay, you can make computers in Minecraft? It's kind of interesting. We could try experimenting with... You know what we haven't done? Let's try doing one of these. Let's try doing a... I've always liked the balloon battles a little bit more than the coin battles. When I ditch you and have a happy loving girlfriend, know that I was always your first love. I mean, okay. Thank you, Fenrir. That's... yeah, I thank you, I guess. Some people are insane to make computers. That is pretty crazy. Let's go with Battle Course 3, I guess. It's kind of a... It's a somewhat plain battle course, but I've always... I don't know, I've always kind of liked the simplicity of it. That was so sentimental. Yes. I mean, yes. Thank you for that sentimental segment, Fenrir. Okay, let's try to get Baby Mario with this. Snipe. Oh, what the... Okay, I don't know why I just... Alright, I saw the red thing there and it just like didn't clock in my head that I shouldn't run into it. I don't know why, but... Oh man. We're just... Half of the red team's points have come because of me. What's up, Danny? Okay, can we snipe Toad? Let's follow after him. Oh, come on. What is Bowser even doing? He just went and sat into our corner. Alright. I mean, I guess he dodged it, which is all he needed to do. Oh, Danny. Oh, you thought you... Oh, I didn't see your message before. You said you thought you were my first love? You were definitely... one of them. When did you start? I'm trying to remember what the... Do you remember what the first stream was? That you watched, Danny? No, we're not letting Baby Peach get us. Man. It's really hard to hit people with a green shell. Red shells make it super easy, but... Okay, there we go. That you were my first love, not fin- Oh, we're cooked. I mean... I don't know. It doesn't need to be a competition. I can't remember who started. I think Fenrir has been watching for... 3 months, maybe? Feels like he's been watching for a little while, but it doesn't need to be a competition. I can love both you guys. Me and Josh have already fallen deep in love before you came. Okay, you don't need to push it, Fenrir. It was not deep in love. There's no in love. Okay, you know what? Let's move on. Okay, hopefully that can... It's almost New Year. Okay, we just need to find any red person. Oh, I didn't quite hit in time. That's alright. Dang, we actually did horrible for our team. We only got 2 points. We definitely let our team down there. But you're in America? Wait, so what do you mean it's almost the new year, Finch? It's the middle of the year. Danny wants to be the best man. Oh, you meant July. Oh, okay. You meant July 4th. Okay. Like, yeah, that's true. It is 2 more days until Independence Day. Do you have any kind of plans, Finch? Like, I know a lot of people go to see their. A lot of people go to see family or whatnot. We actually usually do as well, but we're not doing that this year. Like, a lot of times we would go to our grandma and Papa's house for the 4th of July, but they both passed many years ago, so we haven't been there in a while, but we used to kind of do more family, like we used to do things for the 4th of July, but I don't think we have anything planned this year. No. Okay. You have absolutely nothing planned? Alright, yeah, same here. We're just gonna enjoy Independence Day. I believe. Okay, hold on. I don't actually know when I think my family's leaving this Saturday they're leaving to go up to Oregon, because we have a family reunion that's coming up in July. I mean, I don't know why I said coming up in... I mean, it is July, but like at the very, very end of July, there's gonna be a family reunion. They're going up a few weeks. Okay, I don't know how that. They're going up a couple weeks before that to spend some time with my sister, because she lives up there. They're gonna do a couple other things as well, but they're gonna be leaving this Saturday, and so for a couple of weeks, it's just gonna be. For a couple of weeks, it's just gonna be me in the house by myself. So it is gonna be quiet for sure. Also, let's try to find someone that we can ram into, because if we run into someone, we take... Oh, not quite. We take one of their balloons if we run into them well boosted. And so far, this is a low-scoring game. It's 5-8. I don't know why my team is not doing more. Well, let's see if we can... See if we can... Can't get Yoshi. All the walls are going to be whitewashed soon. Okay. No. I'm just going to be doing the normal. Just going to be streaming, eating. I might have to go out or something. Just to... I don't know. Might have to get out of the house if it's just going to be quieter. It's been fairly quiet anyway since my younger brother's been gone at like a church camp, but I don't know, it's going to be ultra quiet. Go out, haha, nice one. I mean, I hate that you're probably not entirely wrong. Like, if I go out, it's probably only going to be... I'm trying to think of what I would go do. Because, like, I wouldn't go out to a restaurant or something by myself. What's up, Mongero? Normally, that's what games I normally play. I mean, normally it's been... It started out only with Clash Royale, then it kind of moved to Subnautica and Minecraft and GTA. So I would say the core ones are Minecraft and Subnautica. I like playing those couple of games. So going out to McDonald's, no, it's not going to be to McDonald's. It would be... Like, I'm trying to think of where I would go, though, because, like, where is fun to go on your own? There's not really a whole lot of places that are... Because, like, if you go to an arcade or if you go to a bowling alley, like, that's not That's not fun on your own. So like, I don't know. I don't know what would. Like, do you guys have any suggestions of where you could go other than fast food? Because obviously fast food, like, that doesn't really count. But I feel like I don't see anyone by themselves doing something interactive outside. It feels like they're always with like a group of people or something. Go to the driving range to practice your swing. I guess the driving range could work. I don't know. I've never been much of a golfer, but I suppose like our work will be the old fat man. You said slow food. What does that mean? Like going to a sit-down restaurant? I feel like nobody does that though. Like think about it. If you went to a restaurant and you see like a 20-some-year-old dude just sitting by himself, like I don't know. I just feel like it's just not something you see. Like it would probably feel weird doing it. Go on a gay cruise. Go to a gay club. Not doing either of those things. If you wanted to, though, you could. Technically, you could just go on a regular cruise, Fenrir, and it would automatically be a gay one with you there. It's a joke. You would never go anywhere gay. Oh, I probably shouldn't have tried to do that. Okay, I gotta get used to for the entirety of this, we've been using cars with like really loose steering and drifting. But this one's got a really sharp, like as soon as you start drifting, it sharply turns. I think this is technically the best bike in the game. It's been a while since I've used it. You actually go out to eat by yourself, you go to the movies by yourself, go to arcades by yourself? Okay. Maybe I just should... I definitely should have gone for the other one. Maybe I just gotta care, yeah, maybe I just have to care less what, like, the people are thinking. I'm not gonna lie, you enjoy it. Alright, maybe I'll let you know where I go. I don't think there's any... It's not like there's any... Unless I went to... Literally the only kind of, like, sporting event or something that I can think of would be the WNBA. Because the NBA season's done. I don't think... I'm not a big baseball guy, so I don't know if, like, the Diamondbacks are playing, but the one season that I know is going on is the WNBA. And there's, like, the Phoenix Mercury, but I really don't want to go see a WNBA game. That would be kind of funny, though. Maybe that might be kind of funny just for the just for the memes of it, going to a WNBA game. Because I'm sure I'm sure there would be a Phoenix Mercury game at some point in the next couple of weeks. But I don't know. I feel like it would not be very entertaining, but at least the tickets would probably be pretty cheap. I wonder how cheap it would be for a courtside. Okay, probably not courtside, but I would assume the demand for those tickets is pretty low. So, drop the act. We know I have WNBA posters on my walls. I've never had WNBA posters on my walls. I don't actually have anything on my walls other than that painting behind me. That's the only one I have hung up. So Finchi said he could never go anywhere, yet he's on here. Guess that's true. Costs about $67 for courtside. Did I see your comment earlier above Fenrir's? The one about... Which one was that? The one about Finch said he couldn't go anywhere gay, but then being on here. It actually got me curious. Let me see Just out of curiosity, I want to see if there's any tickets for like a WNBA game, because I am curious as to, because I know about how much the NBA tickets are. Like NBA, a lot of times for the cheapest tickets for like a regular season game, if your team isn't playing someone like real famous, you know, like LeBron or Steph Curry or someone like that, the tickets are, the cheapest ones I thought were like 20, 30 bucks. And then they, you know, can go into the few hundreds for like the pretty good seats. And then maybe $80 for like the good seats. But I'm curious as to how much a WNBA game would cost. Welcome back, Spruce. No. But WNBA season pass for the next 3 generations. Okay, let's see if can we get Donkey Kong? Oh, he's on our team. Okay, I kind of forgot that this was a team. I forgot that this was a team event. Chicago tickets are way too expensive. Oh, is that for the Chicago Sky? Isn't Angel Reese on them? I didn't really think... Like, she kind of gets a lot of hype for being, like, a star of the WNBA, but there's also a lot of people that, like, think she's pretty bad. I've seen some of her highlights. Surely she can't be the reason why the tickets are expensive, right? I mean, do people really have a... I would imagine, like, Indiana Fever tickets would probably be somewhat expensive. I mean, I'm pretty sure Caitlin Clark is on them, so... I mean, I would think there'd be maybe some demand to see her, but I don't think there's really anyone of note. Not that I can recall. I mean, then again, I can only recall, like, 3 WNBA players, but I don't know if there's anyone that would make the Phoenix Mercury tickets that expensive. I know all the WNBA teams. No, I know like a total of 3 WNBA... No, maybe only 2. I know Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and then Kelsey Plum, I think. I don't know what team she's on, but like those are like the 3 names that I've heard. So... The Sky tickets are reasonable. Cheapest one is 14 bucks. Dang. The cheapest ticket available is 14 bucks? That seems kind of expensive. Like, I don't think that's much less than the cheapest NBA tickets. Here, let me see. So... Okay, there is a game today. The Storm at Mercury. There is actually a Chicago Sky at Phoenix Mercury. But you said the Sky tickets were kind of expensive. Sophie Cunningham. Okay, I think that... Yeah, that rings a bell as well. Maybe that's why no one goes. It's overpriced. It could be. But let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's just see. 1 ticket for a WNBA game. Courtside seats. Couple $1,000. That seems like kind of a... I guess there's some decent seats that are not too expensive. Like, there's one that's 25 bucks. That is not too far away. There's one that's 16 bucks that also is not in a terrible section either, but I'm seeing ticket prices like all over the place. There's one ticket that's 7,000 bucks. That doesn't even look like it's in a good spot it didn't even look like it was in a good spot in the court. But what's up, Scissor Dude? When you met your uncle, stuff got freaky. Okay, maybe keep that to yourself. Bet on the game. I've never bet on any kind of sports game. I feel like betting is just not a good idea. 13 bucks is cheap. I mean, it kind of is, but when you look at the price of an NBA game, I thought the cheapest like NBA tickets were like 20-ish bucks. So for the WNBA to be not even half that, and to have like such a little, to have hardly anyone that even watches it, I mean, it just seems expensive for like what you're getting, if that makes sense. But Not gonna lie, you've actually seen some really crazy games that almost felt like watching the NBA. Dang, alright. Maybe I've just seen the low light reels of it. But okay, I didn't actually mean to toss that. Now we're vulnerable to a shell. I thought WNBA was giving a bag of chips. I think I've been to a total of like maybe 3 or 4 NBA games in my life. Honestly, it's kind of funny. They've all been pretty much against the same teams. It's either the Trailblazers against the Jazz, or the Trailblazers against the Timberwolves. I think I had them to 4 games. The first 2 that I went to were Trailblazers, Jazz, and then I think the next 2 were Trailblazers, Timberwolves. So I've only been to a few basketball games in my life, but I remember the tickets being, like, for where we sat, I remember them being somewhat expensive. I thought they were like $80 or so a seat. Does different color provide competitive advantage to the players? I mean, I think statistically speaking, I think most NBA players are black, right? They do seem to have really good athletic genetics, so that could be a factor. Depending on what we get, we'll... Yeah, I think we'll... Oh, no. I think we have enough of a lead that we shouldn't choke this, I hope. I don't know. Okay, I think we're all good. So, I don't know. I guess technically, I could technically go to an NBA game or a WNBA game, pay $30 or so for some tickets. This is like what the... I'll try to see if it shows what the view looks like. Like this one is $50. And this is... All right, let me see if I can show you the view from it. I don't know, it's probably hard to see, but like this is like a $50 seat, it looks like. So like it's not, let's see, it's not too far away. So again, I don't know how entertaining it would be, but that could be a potential activity. How's it going, Mr. Link? You prefer to be called Itchy? Okay. Sounds good. I'll call you that from now on. Streak on the game. Scream a slur in the center to go viral. Not gonna be doing that. Yes, Mr. Link, I am playing Mario Kart. The problem is I can't seem to figure out how to... It's been forever since I've unlocked any kind of new cups on... Like, this isn't linked to the Wii or anything, so this is like a default new profile. And I don't know how to unlock new Grand Prix. So we just have the default 4 unlocked. You would literally destroy me on this game. I wish there was a way that we could play, but I don't know that there is. I think we'll try doing 150cc on the mushroom one. We'll just try to complete Grand Prix that we haven't done yet. Thank you, Spruce. I appreciate that. You changed your name? Instead of Spruce RL for Rocket League, it's Spruce Clash. All right. Okay, okay, you know what? I don't really want to be the fat guy anymore. Let's be this guy. Oh, you said I should vlog the game? I mean, that could be interesting. I could go to an NBA game and and vlog it. That could be an idea. So call me whatever as long as it's your nickname. I don't know, I am used to calling you Finch, but I'll call you Itchy from now on just because that's your preference. No, we're not gonna hit by that thing. I think if we end up getting mushrooms, we do have a mushroom. We can try going along. If we can hold onto our mushroom for the whole lap, we'll try taking a little shortcut along the little pipes at the very end. Because I think it's kind of... can keep it... We're laughing at me and not with me. Okay, good to know. You're gonna go make a calculator, Itchy? A calculator in Minecraft, or just make a calculator? This is my childhood game. This is. There were a few, but this one was definitely the most. This was definitely like my most childhood. I don't know how to. This was the one that I played the most as a kid, but there was Lego Star Wars and Lego Batman sprinkled in there as well. But those were pretty much only when we would go to our grandparents' house. Like we never owned really a copy of those games, so we only played those like honestly once a year for like a week at a time when we would go to our grandparents. So but those were like, as far as some of our favorite games, those were some of our favorites, but they could have just been our favorites because we never really got to play them, potentially. So, your childhood game was the Mario Kart DS. Nice. What version was that? Is that like Mario Kart Tour, or is that something else? Is it a new Lego Batman game? Yeah, my younger brother did. He let me know. Like, he let me know there was an open world Batman Lego game. I haven't downloaded it yet, but it does look interesting, so I might download it and give it a try, just because it kind of looks intriguing. It's almost like it almost looks like it has similarities to GTA, but Lego Batman style. So maybe we let Bowser get in front of us just so that we can shell him. Too close. How's it going today, noob? It's also, what should I call you? Because I know you're. We have another noob that shows up, but your name is Epic Noob. Should I just call you Epic? I could call you Key9 as well, since that's your Minecraft username. So your game preference is. What is that? Okay, hold on. We gotta make sure to not get hit by any cows. It's a Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS handheld. Okay, but is it like, are they the exact same tracks as Mario Kart Wii? Or, because I know there's a Mario Kart Tour that has maps like of around the. Are we really gonna? We really lost to a blue shell at the end. It's a village in Wales. That's an actual village. You don't know how the moral thing is in America, but isn't it offensive to ask whether or not they're on the spectrum? I mean, I don't know. Like, I can see how it can be offensive. I wouldn't care if you asked that to me. Like, I don't really get offended at things like that. So, like, I don't believe I'm on the. I've never been tested. If I am on the spectrum, it's probably only a little bit, but that was such a weak boost. But I don't know how it is for I can't speak for everyone else, but I would say generally Probably yes. It's probably a little bit offensive for most people. But I don't really care. Dark is here, asking if we're dragging the Wii again. Yes, we are definitely... That is exactly what we're doing. We've just been playing so many games. Like, so many new games that I haven't played. Like, that I figured it was time to go back to the basics. Go back to our roots. Okay, let's make sure that hit. Let's try and hit Peach with this. I guess we'll hold on to it. You were about to make a joke, and I went deep, and I ruined it. That's alright, you can still make the joke. Maybe it'll be funny. How's it going, Jess? How are you? There are common tracks, and then there's exclusive tracks for the Nintendo DS one. The DS, I'll be honest, the DS is always what I wanted to have. Like, I always wanted one growing up. We never got one. And so it was kind of like... Yeah, I never had a DS, but I always... Okay. We run into our own red shell as well. So... This is like the worst one. You have to run into someone in order to... It technically... is supposed to be a power-up, but it's such a horrible power-up. So, what's your joke? You don't feel like doing it anymore? Okay, hopefully we can... We gotta get something really good in this chest to stand a chance. That might be... I don't think that'll be good enough to get first, but... We might be able to... Ooh, okay. We'll take that. I talk more about the Wii than I ever talk to a female. I don't feel like I talk about the Wii that much, right? Like, I brought it up before, but come on. You guys are, like, making me sound like this is all I talk about. Definitely gotta drag the Wii with us to our graves. I don't feel like I do that, though. Like, yes, I talk about it a decent bit, but it's not like it's my whole personality. It's just every game in the series there's the common tracks. There's retro tracks. Okay. That sounds pretty... Sounds interesting. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's a... I thought there was a shortcut where you could use these... Ooh, I'm trying to remember where they are. I guess we could maybe just use it through the mud pit. But I thought there was... I mean, okay, hold on. Okay, that did not go to plan. Because I play the Wii, I don't play girls. Fair enough, that's a good way of putting it. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if we're even still first place. Like, in the overall, so we're probably going to have to finish, I would think, first if we want any chance of getting that, because our goal eventually is to unlock a new Grand Prix that we can play. Okay, we'll use him here. What was that? Okay. That was horrible. I didn't realize... I guess maybe it's kind of like Clash Royale, where each of the carts have, like, weights to them. And some of them get pushed easier than others. Because we got absolutely thrown about, like, around by whoever that was, Waluigi. Because he's in probably a really heavy cart. Come on. No, nope, nope. Not falling off today. This is going to be a tough final stretch. We're kind of in the middle of the pack for the most part. We do have mushrooms though. That'll help us out. I think we're all right as long as we don't get hit by something crazy, like a lightning strike or a boom. All right, we'll take that. How's it going, Luca? We're playing good. Thank you, Dark. Did you ever have a Wii growing up, Dark? Like, did you ever play any kind of Mario Kart? Don't want to hear a dirty joke. A horse fell into the mud. Want to hear a clean joke? You cleaned it off. Bravo! What a wonderful, what a beautiful joke. You said not good. You're not doing good, Luca? Why? What went on? Okay. Hopefully this is enough to get us a new Grand Prix. Okay, Star Cup. I think that's a new one, right? Okay. Unlocked a new Grand Prix. We'll just do I guess we'll do a 150cc for that as well. You have a concussion. That's not good. How did you Okay, we might as well just take one of the heaviest. We'll just take the heaviest one in the game, just so that we can ram other people around as well. How did that happen, Luca? What do you call a pile of kittens? I don't know. Enlighten me. Let's see, you asked how long have I been playing, Jess? I mean, this was a game that I played as a kid, but I haven't played it in many, many years. So it's hard to say how long I've been playing, because it was pretty much just a game I played a bunch when I was younger, and then not for a really long time until I got like an emulator to play it on PC. Dang, this cart feels really weird to drive. It's so clunky. Oh, how long have I been playing today? So far, we've only been... Let's see, we've only been streaming for about an hour. So we've only been streaming about an hour, you said? Pile of kittens is called a meowton. Alright. Fair enough. A litter? Okay, Itchy was getting technical with it. But, I mean, technically maybe a litter, but... actually a meowton. You have to do fight trails to make it into the fight team, and you have to fight people who were doing it for 5 or 6 years, so that's how you got a concussion? Somebody hit you too hard on the head? What do you call a group of pandas? I'm not sure, Spruce. What do you call them? Okay, you guys are all asking that. What do you call a group of crows? I don't know what you call a group of pandas or crows. An embarrassment? A group of pandas are called an embarrassment? I can't tell if that's... surely that's not what they're actually called. That's just a... okay, if that was a joke, I guess over my head. Oh, it's true. That's what they're actually called. They're called an embarrassment? Dang. Let me see. That would be a sad life for a... I mean, imagine just having friends, being in a group. Group of pandas called... okay, I guess it is. They're called an embarrassment. Imagine just having friends as a panda, and then someone decides to name you and your friends an embarrassment. It's basically because they're clumsy. I guess that kind of makes sense. Pandas are, especially baby pandas, they're some of my favorite animals. So, oh wait, I forgot to get the boost there. You said they're called a murder? Alright, who's naming these animals? Okay, I didn't even... I don't know who's naming these animals, but they need to get a new job. They just be coming up with anything at this point. This thing's got the turning circle of like... Okay. This thing's got the turning circle of a yacht. You don't feel good? I'd go with some rest, Luca. Don't be watching the stream if you're not feeling well. Go outside, get some fresh air. What is a group of rats called? I don't know. It's gonna be like some really... Based on how all the other cards, or based on how all the other animals are named, it's going to be something absurd. They're going to be called a... I don't know, are they called a U.S. Congress for all I know? I mean, they could be called anything. You would think they'd be called, like... This thing is so... You'd think they'd be called, like, a furry or something, because they're all furry, but, like, I don't know. They're called a mischief. I guess a bunch of animals are just named after how they behave. Pandas are kind of clumsy, so they're called an embarrassment. Rats are a mischief. It was in the 15th century when they started calling them murderers. And I guess the 15th century was probably a very interesting time to be alive, so... I didn't even realize we're in 12th. What's going on with that? Let's try and hold on to our rocket until we're like closer up in the middle of the pack. Maybe if we're in a sticky spot, then we can use our rocket. But for the time being, we'll try to... Also, I guess it's not even a rocket. I guess it's a bullet. It's a bullet bill. I don't know why I keep calling it rockets, but yeah, we'll use it now. We're in a sticky spot. Monkey is a troop? Is that what a group of monkeys is called? Okay, we're in third. As long as we can retain this position. No, Luigi. Alright, you know what? That's not the worst. 15th century didn't have the Wii. Okay, Fenrir. You always tell me how I drag the Wii, but it's always you that's bringing it up. So, say your name. I mean, don't know what the obsession is with that, but welcome Z5. How are you doing? Do I want anything from the heel shop? By the heel shop, do you mean the high heel in GTA? The strip club shop? Geese are called a gaggle? Dang, these are such weird... I don't know who's coming up with these, but... It sounds like someone's like almost drunk and just coming up with these names, and then they're going with it. A group of owls called... I mean, I would think like... What are they called? A hoot? A hoot would make sense, right? Like, a hoot of owls? Like... I mean, is it... What are they actually... What are they called? Chat's becoming like a second grades. Dang, this was not the cart choice. I think we gotta go with something a little bit more nimble. We can't even make the turn. Hardly. Okay. Someone left a star on the ground. Coming for you, Yoshi. Okay. It's called a parliament. A parliament of owls? I mean, I can, like, that one makes a little bit more sense, right? Like, that one makes slightly more sense in the sense that they're all, owls are kind of, they kind of come across as very distinguished birds. So, like, a parliament of them, that one is at least, I don't know, that's probably one of the better names, I would say. But Hey, what's up, Umaima? Are you gonna make a comment about dragging the Wii like Fenrir and Dark and Stir Gamer and everyone else? For some reason, the Wii remote like isn't responding real well to shakes. Donkey Kong is actually way ahead of us on the map, so we're gonna have some work to do if we want to catch up to him. What was a group of cats called? I don't know. Someone just said a group of kittens was called a litter, right? Or no? Said it was called something, but are the group of cats different than the group of kittens? Or are they just the same? A clouder? That's actually what it's called? A group of cats is called a clouder? Alright. We just gotta stay in this spot. We can't let Baby Mario take it from us. Okay, we should be fine. Alright. Okay, I think this is the last race. Baby Mario is 4 points behind us. So if he ends up finishing... I think the difference between first and third is 5 points. So I think if he finishes first and we finish third, then he's actually going to overtake us. Anything but water? I mean, look, the number one ingredient is carbonated water. Yes, it's not plain water. It's carbonated, but there is water. Okay, I think the inside is a little bit quicker, if I remember right. Oh, we definitely should have held on to that. Dark says his Riz on 1 to 10 is 1, but he has a girlfriend. I mean, hey, I guess if it works, then I guess you don't need a 10 out of 10 if you already have one. Okay, where? Okay, no, that was Baby Mario. We can't let this guy win. I think technically we're still fine if we finish second, but that would be heartbreaking if Baby Mario overtakes us by 1 point. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear real, like, I don't know how loud the volume is, but if you guys listen to Waluigi's, like, his laughs or his sounds, he kind of reminds me of the Goblin in Clash Royale, like the emote, the Goblin laughing emote. He kind of reminds me of that a little bit. What do you call a group of ferrets? I'm not sure. What do you call a group of ferrets? Dark. Okay, I hear him right behind us. No. And there he goes. Okay, we're just gonna have to hope to... No! Uh-oh. Oh, this is really bad. No, Baby Mario is actually gonna beat us. As soon as you get stuck in the middle of the pack like this, it's over. What a horrible way to lose. We're gonna finish 7th. Hopefully we at least, I think we should retain 2nd, but that's still rough. Mongero, what consoles do I have? I mean, I just a Wii is all I have. Like, I'm playing this on a PC because there's an emulator that you can get to emulate Wii games onto a PC, but that's all I grew up with. I didn't grow up with a PlayStation or an Xbox or anything like that. So, oh wow, okay, we can already play the special cup. I guess we're unlocking cups pretty frequently now. What's a clouder? Someone was definitely drunk to the wall with that one. Yeah, like, if that's actually what it's called, that's pretty horrible. Like, that's not even a word. Like, it sounds like someone just mixed clam and chowder to clouder, but yeah. Special cup? Yes. I already know you guys are coming up with, like, I already know Fenrir is gonna make a comment about, oh, this is your cup, Josh, or something like that. But can I emulate a loving romantic relationship? I cannot, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. Mongario used to have a Wii as well. Nice. I think it's a goated console. I wouldn't... Man. Okay, we get Rocket like right off rip as well, so maybe we kind of do what we did. Do what we tried to do last time, which is kind of get a little bit higher up and then use it, as opposed to just using it right away. I wonder if you can... I'm sure you can still use it like in first place and whatnot. I think it just lasts for a shorter amount of time. Okay, and that's maybe why you don't hold on to it, because then you end up getting zapped or boomed, and then you lose it. I guess if there was a boom power-up, we would at least have time to activate it, but with the zap, it's like it immediately takes effect. Come on. Okay, rocket again. Alright, we learned from our mistakes last time. We're going to use it immediately. So I can play Mario Galaxy if I can find it somewhere. That might be a game that I can... No. That might be a game that I can emulate. What is going on? Okay, we've gotten 3... Whoa, I don't actually know what is happening. We've gotten 3 rockets, and 2 of them have been zapped away. And we're in 12th. Okay, this is gonna have to be... Can we get 4 rockets in one game? We can. The crazy thing is, it's not like rockets are the only power-up enabled. Like, we could have gotten golden mushrooms, or... Watch, it's gonna get zapped, like, right now. Okay, I guess we'll just use it now. You're just watching, but you're still in the stream? Alright, sounds good, Jess. And I guess that's how... Oh my goodness. Baby Mario is actually the bane of my existence. We can't let him have that. Okay. We're good now. Maybe we're not. Okay, at least we got shot on a boost. But Baby Mario is right there. It's gonna come down to the wire. Okay, I think we have it. Okay. Do I believe in equality? I mean, equality in what way? Like, do I believe that every person has the same amount of value? Yes. I don't believe that. I mean, obviously I think it's the U.S. Constitution or something says that all men are created equal. I believe that to an extent. Like, obviously they're not created equal where everyone's given the exact same amount of circumstances. But, I mean, for the most part, like, I think it's important to I mean, yeah, it depends on what it is, though. Like, do I believe in equality for women's sports? Like, no, I don't believe that the women NBA players should be paid as much as the men players. Like, I don't believe in equality there. Like, you don't bring as much entertainment value to the table. You don't bring in as much revenue, so it makes sense that you don't get paid as much. Like, I don't believe in equality in everything, but there's a lot of things that I believe in it for, but you're at Great Wolf Lodge. Jess, that's exciting. Why are you watching the stream then? If you're at Great Wolf Lodge, go enjoy your time there. Go. Oh man. Go down a water slide. Go do something. Go enjoy your experience there. You can watch streams at any time. Okay, that was not a narcissistic comment at all. That was just purely. That was just a very logical. If you don't bring in as much revenue, then you don't get paid as much. That's not. All right. If they brought in as much revenue as the NBA, then yeah, I'll pay them as much. But like, I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that the girls actually got paid more, like per the amount that they brought in. I think this was something I remember hearing on a podcast or something, that like the girls. This was in soccer, not in basketball, but it was the same kind of principle where they essentially got paid out from like a revenue pool of this certain amount. And same thing with the men, like depending on how much revenue they brought in, they got paid out from a revenue pool of this certain amount. And the girls got paid like significantly higher per the amount of revenue that they brought in. So you've been watching the whole time, Danny? Alright, sounds good. You're at work? Is that your job as a... Okay, I guess maybe if you're working, maybe you can't comment, but is this your job delivering packages at Amazon, or is it a different job? You just wanted to use those words? Alright. I got infuriated hearing girls got paid. No, that's... What? No. And Itchy said... What do you mean there's a nuke by me? What does that mean, Itchy? Oh no. Alright. I think this is the last... Oh no, this isn't the last one. I think we still have Rainbow Road after this. Your brother's sleeping? Okay. Is that where you can't... Okay. It's Baby Mario every time that gets us with some... Like, he immediately picked up a banana, and then immediately picked up a banana, and like the instant he was able to, he dropped it right on top of us. Obviously these are bots, these are not real players, but like, we gotta get back at Baby Mario for that. Crap. I'm realizing maybe I should just stick to the carts and bikes that I'm real comfortable with, because these ones, I think the ones that I do best with are the Flame Runner, which has like a really, really tight turning circle when you drift. So with this, the maneuverability is not quite there. So I think we'll definitely, we'll switch it up, I think, after this. Okay, is Baby Mario still... Okay, there he is. Okay, we gotta get a red shell to blast him with. He's right in front of us. I'm one-tricking in a children's game? Okay, no, we're not one-tricking. I'm just... I have Baby Mario on my hit list, is all. Okay. Is he in front of us? We're in third. Every time we get shells or something that we can use to attack him, we end up getting him blasted away. I think he's right next to us, right? Okay, the only one in front of us is Donkey Kong now. You expect no better? Alright, well, I mean, at the very least, at least you're not disappointed. Okay, we have a red shell now, so I'm almost tempted to just let Baby Mario go in front of us, just so that we can blast him with it. Okay. He's in front of us now, we just have to... It only targets the person directly in front of you, so we have to make sure there's no one in between us and him. Okay, there he is. Okay. Really? He just picked up a banana from that mystery box he got, and he got it down just in time. What is this? I never thought a game could be... I never thought a Wii game could be, like, as intense as... Hold on, maybe we can blow him up. Okay, we got someone with... Oh no, he's in first. I thought we had blown him up, but no, he got in first. He's now behind us by 1 point. Is the same thing gonna happen that happened last time? Have I ever got sick with pneumono ultra microscopics? What is that? You know how to say that? Honestly, this would be horrible if the exact same thing happened this time that happened last time. Last time we had the lead over Baby Mario by just the slimmest margin, and then we ended up choking in the last game and he came back and won. So hopefully that doesn't happen here, but let's see. I feel pretty comfortable, like, playing Rainbow Road, so it's like, I feel alright at hopefully maintaining our lead as long as nothing crazy happens. And it looks like Baby Mario's in the middle of the pack, which is perfect for us. It's like ash going into your lungs from a volcano. Dang, if that's the actual name of it, imagine like being a doctor and having to tell a patient they have that. Such a hard word to... Holy... I don't know how we hung on there, but... Yeah, we missed him. Well, Luigi's on our tail now. Okay, one thing I'm learning, you have to kind of wait till you're not turning or in the air to throw a Koopa Shell, because it's like, it doesn't really go where you want it to if you just throw it while you're, you throw it while like turning or something. What is going on? There isn't any cure. Oh man, okay. No, we gotta, we can't lose again. I refuse to choke to Baby Mario for 2 times in a row. He's actually behind us still, so he's kind of seems like he's selling as well. Can you do a colonoscopy on me? No, Fenrir. I know you would love to do that, but unfortunately, I can't be allowing that. Yeah, I know he's a bot, but like he's still been messing us up all game. So I still have a personal goal to beat him. So even if he's not a real person, We gotta make sure he doesn't win. Okay, he's still in the middle. You're gonna go golfing, Jess? That sounds fun. You're gonna go golfing at Great Wolf Lodge? Oh, what was that? No, we're actually... Please. Baby Mario's right there. If he finishes in front of us... If he finishes in front of us, we're gonna lose. No, he's like 2 inches from our face. Okay. Alright. Thank goodness we're not losing to Baby Mario. But... I gotta change the vehicle? Yes. Honestly, I'm gonna switch to a vehicle that I'm like comfortable using. For you it's 913, but for Dark it's 1113. Why is he 2 inches from my face? Did I say that? I said he was right in front of me, but I don't know if... No, I mean that's what it was. He was like... Okay, we unlocked Daisy. He was right in front of us, and like if he had stayed in that position, we would have... If he had stayed right there, we would have lost. So let's switch to a vehicle that we're actually good with. And I think we'll be Donkey Kong for that, I think. Because he's got the Flame Runner. I think this is the best bike in the game. And let's... Hold on, we have to see what... We have to see which Grand Prix we don't have a golden already. You got jump scared by an ad? How does that work? Does it just pop up in the middle of the stream, or what? Okay, we still need the shell cup. Alright, see you in a little bit, Dark. You know what time it is for you? I know what time it is for you. Also, where is Dark from again? You said you and Lynx, you and Lynx are both from Greece? Okay, go Flame Runner, and then we'll go with the Shell Cup. You're in Arizona as well. No, you ain't. Is it the same time zone as Josh? No, it is pretty much the exact opposite time zone as me. Where in Arizona do you live, Fenrir? Alright, this is a vehicle that we're a little bit more... Oh man. A little bit more familiar with. It's got a little bit of it's got like a much tighter... like when you use the drift button. It doesn't swing out quite as wide. So we can't let oh man. We can't let these birds... If they touch you, they will flip you over, and that is going to be a sad day for you. I'm trying to think if there's any shortcuts on this one. I don't know that there is. We might just use it along the beach, because I think if you get stuck in water, I think the water slows you down a bit. 145. Yes, I can confirm, because I live in Kerala. It is 145 for me. Can you dox me? I mean, what would you be doxing? I don't really feel like there's anything that you know that nobody else like that hasn't been kind of doxed already. Like, you already kind of know where I live. People know my first and last name as well, so it's like I don't know if there's gonna be much to oh no, we can't. Okay, that was close. Is it 1616 for Fenrir? Okay, so Dark, you live in Thasos. Is that how you say it? Thasos? Thasos? No, it's 1:47 in the morning, because he's 12 and a half hours ahead. So it's 1:17 in the afternoon. So for him, it's pretty much the exact opposite time of day. So whenever it's midnight for me, it's noon for him. Thought Fenrir was from the USA. Really? What made you think that? That was not a fantastic boost. This one is kind of a... This is a little bit of a lame map. It's kind of... I don't know, it's mostly a circle. It's like an oval pretty much. Okay, there's Baby Mario. Let's make sure we get him. Let's make sure we get him again. Oh, no, okay. I still have a hit out for Baby Mario. Yeah, I keep messing up the jump. I think it's... Alright, that's fine. Okay. I think that's the best way to do that jump. No, right at the end as well. I hope we have a big enough lead. And just like that, it's evaporated. We have our foot on the... Okay, maybe we can come back. Bro, this baby Mario is like perfectly there to beat me just barely. You tried searching up to see where I live. Like, what did you look up? Where does Josh live? How did you try to track that down, Spruce? I'm losing in the game made for toddlers. I wish you were wrong, Fenrir, but you're not entirely wrong. Well, okay, I'm not losing though. We finished fourth, which is not great, but you know, it's in the front of the pack. Okay. We won't let Baby Mario beat us on this one though. This is also a really short map, so we can like... We can get through it probably in like a minute and a half. Baby Mario is near the back of the pack, which is wonderful to see. If we had a boost, there's a little jump that we could use right there, but I don't think we can get it without a mushroom. Okay, you searched up Josh Squash, it showed your channel, and then you said AI on Safari. Where do you live? Okay, what did it... Oh, you said you're gonna head out? I'm curious to hear what it said, though. Like, how does that work? There's an AI, like, on the YouTube that you searched up? I mean, did it say Arizona at least? Because I think I've mentioned that several times in streams. So I don't know if it actually, like, listens to your streams. And, like, I don't know. I don't know how that AI works, but... You wonder where he's heading? I don't know, but hopefully you have a good day, Spruce. Well at Safari. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not gonna... Like, I assumed it wouldn't really give much info, but I just wasn't sure. Like, I didn't know if it was an AI that kind of listened to, you know, your streams and like, because I know there's certain AI things that do that can like listen to recordings or whatnot, and kind of. So I just didn't know if it was. Didn't know what it was. What's up? How's it going, Lauren? Am I excited to see Kenzie get roasted? Yes, I'm very happy. For those of you who don't know, Lauren's my sister, and we've been watching a show together. We've been watching Love Island. There's no episodes on Wednesday, so there was no episode yesterday. But it's essentially, they're in the midst of this movie night where they kind of show a bunch of things that were said that the other people on the island might not know about. So I'm waiting for this girl who's like incredibly shady and like lying and like so hypocritical. I'm kind of waiting to see her secret chats and conversations show up on screen so that the other islanders can kind of see her and know that she's a horrible person, and I'm hoping they turn on her. So that is coming tonight. So dang, just like that, we were in first all game, and now we're in 11th. So we are going to need. Man, gonna need a miracle to come back from this one. By miracle, I mean something broken in this question mark box. And that's honestly pretty good. You can just cut right across everything. That was honestly probably the best thing that we could have gotten. I'm never beating the white woman allegations. I mean, it is kind of a white girl show, but it can be entertaining. It can be entertaining at times. It can make your head hurt a little bit when you see this, like a bunch of drama happening for seemingly no reason. Kind of makes you wonder what's going on here, but I watch it to be nice. I mean, I do. It's also kind of a. I mean, it's also it can be a very entertaining show at times, but let's see. Do I do my nails and pedicure while hearing Taylor Swift? Waiting for Love Island to start. I forgot Maybelline. Yep, I'm applying my makeup, waiting for Love Island while putting on my mascara. That's exactly what a good evening looks like for me. Okay, we unlocked the Leaf Cup as well, so we'll play that. And hopefully after this we can unlock the, I don't know what the last cup is, but I think it might be the, I actually completely forgot what it is, but do I wear blush or is he naturally red? I guess you asked Laura and I'll let her answer that. Ooh, I'm realizing the sand is like, makes it a little bit more slippery. I didn't actually realize that like different, I mean it seems obvious, like different surface textures would kind of make them perform a little bit differently, but I thought they were mostly cosmetic. But no, they actually do kind of affect how your thing drives a little bit. Let's see. Maybe he's naturally flushed with excitement over the game. I mean, does it look any more flush than normal? Maybe a little bit. I've thought about like turning the saturation down in the camera settings just a little bit, just so it doesn't seem quite so red, because there are actually some people that join for like the first time and are wondering why my face is red. Oh, what is this luck? Oh, this is horrible. Okay, at least it's only lap 2 or 3. We have a whole nother lap where we can come back, hopefully. We'll try and save a mushroom, because I think there's a spot where you can kind of squeeze in between the pyramids over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll use one of them. What is going on? Alright, well clearly he can't get us all the way there. Looks normal, maybe it's hot here. It is kind of hot in my room right now, so it's like, obviously my face is going to be a little bit more flushed if it's, the temperature is a bit hot. Let's just maybe go across here. Okay, is Warrior going to catch us? Okay, not quite. You're just trolling, all good? No, but like there are people that will sometimes, like there have been people that have joined and just wonder like why my face looks red. It's just how it is. But I suppose I can adjust the camera settings a little bit, because I think right now it's just set to the default. But I don't know if Colby's still here, but he was looking forward to this one. He was looking forward to Bowser's Castle 3, which is this map. So I think he ended up leaving, but do I have air conditioning? I mean, yes, it's a... If you don't have air conditioning in Arizona, then you will be utterly cooked. Like, I mean, it's a must-have. It's kind of a must-have. It seems like I don't really think there's many houses without it, but we have air conditioning. It seems like it sometimes has a little bit of trouble getting to my room. Like, a lot of times when I open up the door to leave, it'll be much cooler outside the house than in my room, so it seems like maybe it's maybe not the most circulated spot in the world, but yeah, we do have air conditioning, but my room does tend to heat up. Talk about Antarctica, it's so hot over there. True, I guess you do not need air conditioning if you're in Antarctica, but anywhere else in the world, pretty much, I would think it's at least nice to have, like, just in case, especially since there's been a lot of, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard or like experienced some kind of heat wave. Seems like it's not only in the US, but like, I guess Spruce headed out, but like Europe, I remember, I thought I saw like a little news article or something recently that said that Europe was kind of getting experiencing record heat as well. So no, it's flipping a switch really hard for the Golem main. What does that mean? Flipping a switch for air conditioning? I mean, no, the air conditioning I think is on, but it like, I think it's just my room, that part of the house. Like the door is often closed. I don't feel a lot of circulation coming in here, so it's like the air conditioning's on, but I think my room might just be harder to get to. You got a heat stroke being in the vicinity of Josh. Wow, a rare Fenrir compliment. I don't believe my eyes. This will drop everything pretty much at the end anyway. This happens every time. The finish line is right in front of us. Watch, we're gonna get hit by a shell as well. We're gonna get hit by a red shell as we're... Okay, never mind. I thought for a second we might be in some trouble. Alright, 2 more games, and that'll be it for the cup. So I'm trying to remember like what's missing. Cause like we have the special cup, the leaf cup, and yeah, I don't know what cup's missing, but we might unlock it after we finish this one. So epic nude, when will I play Minecraft again? Oh, we drifted the wrong way. Probably just in the next couple of days. Like it'll be pretty soon. We'll once we have a Minecraft server and whatnot set up, then I'll play that. My cousin offered to kind of help me like test it. Like he kind of offered to, you know, test out the server once I build it and whatnot. So it should only be in the next, hopefully the next couple of days that we're able to do that. I don't know what will happen to the other world, because once we build a server, it makes sense to just start streaming when we're playing on there. But on the other hand, we kind of, you know, we've made a lot of good progress in that world that we were on yesterday. And I don't want to just like completely leave that as well. But yeah, Itchy, that's what I was wondering. I don't know if I'll quite end the world, but I don't know how often I'll play it if we have a server. So oh yeah, we have the special cup as well. That's right, I forgot about that. The sped cup, you could call it. So the last one I thought is, yeah, I'll be honest, I forgot what the last cup is. There's one more. Okay, of course it's Baby Mario again. That got us with that. Okay, we're gonna save our red shell for him. Normally I'd kind of hold it behind me to kind of protect ourselves from being hit. And now he's behind us. I think we'll let Baby Mario get in front of us again, just so that we can hit him. But, okay, not. Oh, he's way back there. All right. Well, we'll still hold on to the red shell. Okay, there he is. All right, we finally got him back. He's still in front of us though. And his cart has a little bit quicker acceleration. He's still in front of us. Alright, let's hope to get another good thing from this. Alright, he's got bananas. He's gonna hit us with them. Okay, please give us a red shell. I'm begging. Okay, that's perfect. We just gotta get up. Okay, now he's behind us. Alright, you know what? We'll use it on Waluigi. He's in first. We gotta get in front. So as much as I'd like to save it for Baby Mario, we have to use it there. Do I want a gift? I mean, that's completely up to you, Dark. Like, you do not have to. It means poison in German. Gift means poison? Is it Itchy, you ask, when someone joins as an exploiter? Because you're going to say the IP and port to all the people on the stream. I mean, how does that... I thought a server just worked by... It doesn't necessarily... I don't know exactly how it works. I thought it was just like a link or something that people could look up, or just paste a link into to join the server. Do you still have to kind of... I don't know. I've never made a server before, so I don't really know what to expect. I've never really liked this map all that much. Like, it's... I don't know. It's one of those maps that I played if I was playing with someone and they wanted to play it, but I don't know. I never loved this map too much. Can you be a mod on the Minecraft server? Yes, I think there's going to be a couple people that I make as a Minecraft mod just to start, and then depending on how much the server grows, and we can add more moderators if we need. But Yeah, I think to start, can definitely be a mod. Danny. I don't know about making Luca a mod. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, there's Baby Mario. We'll get him. I don't know about making Luca a mod. Like, he is really good and experienced at Minecraft, but when we gave him mod in yesterday's stream, he was just like using his operating ability to give himself invisibility and give himself these perks that kind of gave himself an unfair advantage. So like I don't, and he's just a, I mean he's just a kid. Like I'm sure he tries his best, but like I don't know if I fully trust him just yet to be an operator, just because we've given that power to him before. He used it to let's try to. He's kind of a. I can't believe he dodged that. He like swerved at the last second. Okay, let's just work on finishing the game. Oh, we drifted the wrong way. Okay. What's up, Liam? One jaw stream without whining, impossible. Whining? When did I start whining? The server will be up even when you're not here. Probably a lot of griefing while you're gone. That's true, but like, how do, like, there's other servers that, like, how do other servers handle it? Because there's other Minecraft servers, there's other SMPs, there's other Minecraft servers that are not able to be monitored all the time, and they're up and running. So like, how do they deal with it if it makes, like, do they just have enough? Do they just have a ton of different moderators? Oh, it's the Lightning Cup. That was the last one. Do they just have a ton of operators? Do they have like a special command block which lets them know if someone breaks something or that isn't theirs? Like, surely they have a way to deal with that. So I might just have to, yeah, I might just have to look at them for advice. They spread out, be very far away from anyone to avoid players. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but on the other hand, what's the fun of playing it if you're just going to be so far away from all the other players that, like, I thought the point of an SMP and a server was kind of to, also we're going to try out the new whip. I thought the point of a server was to kind of play and trade with other people, so if you're so far away from everyone else, it seems like you might as well play on your own. Might as well just play on your own world, right? Already at 545 subs. Nice, Liam. What kind of content are you posting? Are you doing shorts? Are you making videos? Are you doing both? You agree? That's why you think playing while only I'm there to moderate is a good thing? Is there an option to have that on the server? Like to... I don't know if there's an option to turn on the server, like only let people be there when you're there. Also, there is a pretty good shortcut, I think. There's like a gap in the wall up here. I don't know if that's something that you can turn on or you have as a feature, but if so, that could be a good idea. Okay, we got Toad on us. I should start a YouTube channel too? Oh, that's a... Yes. Genius idea. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, we gotta make sure not to get hit by that banana. It's kind of funny that the blue shell went after Toad. Like, we had just overtaken him in first place, and the shell still went after him because when it was launched, he was first. Glad it didn't go for us. $2K subs? I got 2K? Yes, we reached it last. We reached it during yesterday's stream, so it's... I'm very excited about that. It's another big milestone. Okay, hopefully we can maintain this. Alright. 2K sub stream when? I mean, we're streaming right now at 2K subs, so I guess technically this. So, you wanted to make a secret base in Josh's? I mean, that's the thing, Itchy. It's like I like having my personal space. I like having my own base. So the idea of someone building a base within mine isn't super appealing to me, but you unsub to resub, but you were a few subs away from the 2Kth sub. I don't know how. The thing is, I don't think I'm able to see who. I'm only able to see like a list of subscribers that have made their subscriptions public. So it's kind of hard to tell. Like, I know a lot of people. Like, I know there are people like Mr. Beast that do like giving away a car to my, you know, giving away a car to my 10 millionth sub or like something like that. I never knew how they like kept track of who exactly the 10 millionth sub was, because I think it only shows you a list of people who have made their subscriptions public. So like, I don't know if I'd even be able to see who exactly the 2000th sub was. The thing is, you'll never even see because it's a secret. I mean, I'm sure I'd find it at some point, but I don't know. Oh, give me a break. Alright, this chain chomp is doing its thing. You good at redstone? Alright, maybe I... Yeah, if you want to use the redstone in my chest, then that's totally fine. Maybe I could watch a video or something about the best redstone machines to make so that I can be a bit more well-versed in it as well, because I've never made anything out of redstone. So... And, okay, just like that, we're in 9th. And we're about to be in 12th, because everyone else is right behind us. We gotta focus for this last lap. Alright, we'll just use the boost now. Oh, I feel like that was a bad time to boost, because there's a bunch of corners coming up. I mean, it did the job, I guess. I mean, we're in first. Can you show us your chest? What kind of a comment is that? Did that even tie into what anyone was saying? I didn't think anyone made a comment about a chest. It just came out of the blue. Okay, we gotta catch a drift. No. Okay. Just barely got that one. Getting an ender chest is great, like you were saying, otherwise you're keeping something of value on me, it'll just be stolen. Yeah, I did make a... I think we have, from my understanding, we have one ender chest. We have one ender chest in our current world that I made that's in my base, that people can put stuff in. I think that would be a really good idea to have, like, in the server. I don't know if there's a way that you can spawn some of them. I'm sure you can maybe use command blocks to just make a few ender chests. That way people don't have stuff stolen. I think that'd be a really good thing to have. It doesn't necessarily prevent things from like getting destroyed. Like if people wanted to destroy someone's base, maybe there's a way to make it so that you can't destroy blocks you didn't place. I don't know. How's it going, John? We're not gonna play Minecraft today, but once we have the server set up in the next couple of days, we will stream it again, so it won't be very long before we're back on Minecraft. Okay. You heard a noise, you went to check. You heard me telling people to put redstone in your chest. Oh, so your question stands. Can you show us your chest? Oh, that's right. I did mention that the redstone in the chest. Well, I guess I can... Next time we're on Minecraft, I will show you the redstone chest. Yes. But I will not be showing you my chest. Okay. Shiraf, you want me to play Clash Royale? The thing is, I actually would be opposed to playing it today, but I couldn't because just a little update. The iPad, which got water damage, which we've used to record all of our Clash Royale videos and all of our Clash Royale streams. The iPad has been sitting in rice for a few days, and it's not turning back on. So it's making me think that I might have to get a whole new iPad, which is unfortunate, but oh, yay. So I'm not able to stream I'm not able to stream Clash today because I don't have a device with a proper cable setup to be able to play it. But I think my options are either get a whole new iPad, or I have to get a special cable for my phone to be able to stream from my phone, and then just keep borrowing like my mom's phone to record the actual videos. I'm not sure. You do know you can get it repaired? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if something's water damaged, how easily it can be repaired, but that might be worth looking into as well. I love how I saw the boulder just sitting there and just decided to still run into it. Okay, we do have one boost left though, so if it comes to beating Daisy, hopefully we have... Okay, got blown up. Privileged? No, I just don't know. I mean, if it can be repaired, then great. I don't know if something gets water damage. Yeah, I didn't know how easy it was to repair, but maybe I'll look into it and see if it's an issue that is most likely repairable. Okay, this is the last race. I think after we beat this, we'll have beaten all the cups, and I think we'll call it a day. But I don't know how many Bowser's castles there are in here, like how many different maps. I think there's either 2 or 3, because we played a Bowser's castle last time, and this is another kind of version, I think, of a Bowser's castle. I guess Bowser is just... he's just rich. He just owns all these castles. Oh, come on, Yoshi. If you find a bit of paint scraping, off your bungalow, do you move to a new multi-million-dollar mansion? That's the analogy that you're given? I mean, it kind of makes sense. I just don't know if... like, I'm sure not everything can be repaired. Like, if something severe gets water damage in your iPad, I didn't know if it was... just wasn't sure if it could be repaired or not, but I might take it into the Apple Store or call them or something to see if maybe it can be, but... because that would definitely be... if it can be fixed, that would be much more efficient than buying a whole new iPad for sure. Are Daisy and Peach, are they sisters? Are they cousins? Because they look pretty much exactly the same, so I'm sure they're related in some way, but I never knew like the lore of their relationship, how the water damage happened. So I was gonna record an underwater video, and the phone is supposed to be waterproof, so It does have a pretty good crack in the back of it though. So like just to be safe, I put a couple of Ziploc bags around the phone just because I'm like, it's supposed to be waterproof, but it's got cracks in the back of it. I did the same thing with the iPad as well, except the iPad is not supposed to be waterproof. So I put a couple of big Ziploc bags around it. And like, again, there were 2 of them. So it wasn't just like 1 bag. Like there were 2 bags I put around the iPad. I took it underwater and a little bit of water still ended up getting in. It was maybe only, I want to say it was like a tablespoon of water. Like it was not very much. It was just a tiny bit. That was kind of in the very bottom of the bag. And the bottom of the bag, I think, is where the microphone / speakers are. You know, there are those little holes in the bottom. And I think a little bit of water ended up getting into those holes. So that's kind of how the water damage happened. It was still working for a little bit. Like, even after the water had gotten in, it was working for a little bit. And then a little bit of the bottom right-hand screen. Was the iPad Indian? Why do you say that? Yeah, that was kind of a... But a little bit of, like, slight condensation started showing up in the bottom right-hand side of the screen, and then eventually it just turned off and it wouldn't turn back on. So it's like it was working for a little bit. There was only a tiny bit of water that got in through the few holes on the bottom. But got damage after water. Oh. Making a joke about how, I guess that's friendly fire. You're making a joke about what? How Indians get damaged if they shower? Or other. Alright. Anyway. We did alright. It's so peak, you're wasting Wi-Fi. Alright, well thank you, Dark. I guess it's... Okay, the end credits are already rolling? We haven't fished... Okay. We haven't finished any of the other... We only did the 150cc cups. We didn't do any of the 50 or 100 cc's. But I think we got gold in all of the... I guess that's the end credits. You're from Arizona. Not quite Fenrir. Special needs ending. Okay. Well, we're gonna end it there. It's been a couple hours of Mario Kart. So a couple hours of dragging the Wii. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Wii being dragged. Credit card info. Okay, I'm not just gonna give that out, but who knows? Maybe at 10,000 subscribers, credit card info will get released. Just kidding. That's not gonna happen. You're really gonna watch Josh and Chud ends early? Have I played Super Mario Bros? I was actually thinking about if I should play that today, because that is one of the games that I have downloaded on the emulator. If you guys want it to go for a tiny bit longer, we could play a little bit of Super Mario Bros. As well, because that's the only other game that I have on the Dolphin emulator. So, have I played with my bros? I did. I don't know if you were here for this, Dark, but I have had one of my younger brothers come on stream a couple of times. But we're saying yes. All right. I guess we'll do that. I think we can just X this out. We will stop that emulation. Let me open up the other one. I think it still uses the same, like the same exact controller setup, so it should work. Should just be able to open it right up. Okay. The thing is, this is a game that we have played this game before. Like we have played Super Mario Bros. On stream before, so I don't know how far we got, but if I remember right, I think we're at like World 3 or World 4. This can't be right? World 9. Does this mean that we beat the game? Okay, maybe we go to World... Maybe we just go to World 5. Okay, does everything look and sound fine to you guys? Did I play it on the Wii growing up? I already know if I confirm. You're gonna be talking about me dragging the Wii again. WJ'd, yes, thank you, Liam, for the donations. I didn't even sent a bunch of different jewels. That is you, right, Liam? On your Younger Bros account. Thank you, Liam, or Jaden, whoever it is. Okay, let's see where we're at. I think it's... Okay. I guess we'll just continue in World 5. I'll become rich after that. And it's possible he's too privileged. Okay. Gonna have to remember how to play this game. Okay, this is the one with the little caterpillars, I think. So Liam keeps donating. Thank you again, Liam. Yeah, I think this is ice. We'll take the ice one. That might be a little bit... Could be a little bit better for us. And I think how this works is if there's more than 5 things... If there's more than 5 creatures or whatnot on our boat at a time, it stops moving. So we have to constantly be killing them. And we are already... Oh, please don't tell me we died this early. This would be horrible if we died.
Oh no!
Alright, you donated 16 times. Thank you for all the donations, Liam. Let's use one of these. Did I ever play Super Mario Galaxy? I did not. I played... These are really only the couple Mario games that I played. I mean, I played Super Mario Bros. Wii, and then I played the Mario Kart, and those are really the only couple that I've... Those are the only couple of Mario games that I grew up playing. So Super Mario Galaxy was not one of them, but... You're gonna rob a bank or scam and donate soon? I mean, I appreciate the thought, Fenrir, but you don't have to... You don't have to do all that. Fen changed, old Fen good. Yes, true. What happened? The money changed him. Okay, we gotta... Okay. Alright, these little... I'll be honest, these little things are annoying. They kind of just cling to you and stop your boat for a while. So I think fire would be better against them, but... I guess you can technically... Yeah, like they... Can't even leave at the moment. There's too many of them. I think fire would be better in this scenario, but... Would you be in top 5s of the list for being mods if we needed one? That, I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't thought too much about that. Just because I don't know. I think we've had plenty. Seems like we have plenty of mods, so I haven't really considered who would kind of be next if we needed one. Oh man. Now we're stuck on this side of the boat. No. Okay, please something else don't fall. We can't deal with any more. Let's actually try to get the...
Oh
no! You just beat up an old lady with a stick for me? Hope you're happy. Danny, what? I mean... What was the goal with that?
Oh no!
Okay, that's officially the quickest I've ever died in a round. We're playing horribly so far. Okay, we're not going to make that same mistake again. If you make me a mod, you'll donate Google for me. You'll send $3 billion to Israel. Dang, how rich are you, Dark? You could just donate Google and $3 billion. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Let's try not to have any more horrible chokes. You only beat her up because she said I was her lover? I mean, even if what she was saying was true, why would you beat up my lover? What's on our boat? Okay. We're gonna actually hold on to our fire for these. And we're just gonna spam them because the good thing is that while they can be kind of annoying... Oh, that was accidental. While they can be kind of annoying quantity-wise, they don't actually like hurt you or take your lives down, which is good. Okay. Oh, they're crawling on me. Oh, how do you get rid of these things? I actually kind of forgot how to get rid of those little things standing on you. Maybe you have to ground slam. She can't be your lover when Fenrir is. I'm sure Fenrir thanks you for your... I'm sure Fenrir thanks you for that. Okay, it's risky, but we're gonna try to go for the coin. Wait, how do we get under there? Wait, how do we... Oh, maybe you have to throw a bomb in there? I don't know. Oh, can we... I don't know, maybe we can't get up there. This ain't Mario Kart anymore? That's true. This is not Mario Kart. The reason why... Can we use this to get... Okay, you know what? Let's just get on. We're not going to try to get to the very top. We ended up beating all of the cups on 150cc Luca, so it ended up rolling the end credits. We were going to have an early end, and then a lot of people wanted us to keep streaming for a little bit longer, so I decided we would do a little bit of the other Mario game that we have, which is also a childhood game that I played. I know there's a way to get to the cannon. Okay, let's just go in here. We got the special end. Special ed end. Oh, this one's gonna be a little bit... I don't like this one too much. You have to... Yeah. You have to survive on these things. Okay. Do a stream about me touching grass? I could. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use one of these, because I think if we're big, as opposed to giving us the mushroom, it'll give us the little flying hat, which will be much more helpful. Luca, I don't think there's gonna be Minecraft today. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to, like, going from Mario Kart to kind of Super Mario Bros. To end the stream makes sense. Going from Mario Kart all the way to Minecraft doesn't really... I don't know, I like to kind of have... Oh, it's gonna give us ice. I like to kind of have different days dedicated to like different genres of game, if that makes sense. So I just... Okay, let's try to... One thing about this is that shaking the remote doesn't work 100% of the time. So like sometimes when we need to shake something, okay, doesn't always work. Can I find something like Jackbox? Honestly, that would be a good idea. Like, again, I do like playing with you guys. Right, like Mario Kart and Super Mario Bros. It can be fun, but there's not really much. You can't really. It's not like you can play with chat. So that's why I like Jackbox, but obviously that didn't end up going real well. So maybe another game like Jackbox, in the sense that you can kind of play with other people, would be fun. What would you kind of recommend? Like Among Us could be fun, but on the other hand, I don't know how that's gonna work with everyone being able to see my screen. You know, feel like it'd kind of ruin who's imposter if I get it. But feel sick. Is that a good sign that your concussion is going? That it's going away? Okay. How do we use this now? Okay, well, we were supposed to use it there on the big coin. That's alright. I think this should hopefully be the end. Obviously, once you have the control and you can kick some... Yeah, that's true. Honestly, it doesn't necessarily need to be like a non-word game. I think it does just need to be a way... It just does need to be a game in which you're allowed to kick people off, because for some reason Jackbox... I still think it's kind of dumb that they don't have that feature. Like, you can't remove people if they... I don't know. I guess in most cases you don't need to remove anyone if you're playing with family, but that would still be a good feature to have. And these vines still are not moving. I guess we'll go this way. Try to go to the castle. I think the way that you get to... I think the way that you unlock the cannon... Alright, let's just go get our last one. In order to unlock the cannon, which shoots you up to World 9, I think you have to go into the Ghost Castle, which is one of my least favorite levels, so we're gonna go the castle way instead. You're gonna go to the pool later, you're gonna watch Portugal versus Croatia later. Dang, that sounds like a pretty good lineup. It sounds like a pretty good schedule for the rest of the day. Going to the pool, watching Portugal versus Croatia. It sounds like a good day. Sped mathematics, first graders, pre-firing. I'm going to be hard stuck. I actually did all right at math. Like I would say I was. Is there something up here? It kind of seems like there should be. It almost looks like there's... Yeah, it looks like there's supposed to be like an entrance in there, but I guess not. I think... So, I know Umaima, and then I guess it was you two that were rooting for Portugal, right? Umaima and Leon, you guys were both hoping Portugal would win, so... I mean, yeah, let's see how they... do against Croatia. Croatia's a pretty... Croatia's a good team, right? Oh, why did I do that? I thought Croatia was decent, but What time is that at? You said it's at 7 p.m.? Is that 7 p.m. for you? Which would be 7 p.m. Florida time? I guess that means it's only in a couple hours, right? Because I think 7 p.m. for you is... How are we going to get up there? Oh. I think 7 p.m. for you is 4 p.m. for me, which is in just a couple hours. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright. Croatia is good. Alright, it should be a good game then. Maybe I'll... It should be on TV then. I think... It's not like we have a streaming service, but I think we get most, World Cup games. If there's a good World Cup game on, it's usually on our TV. So... Hopefully I'll be able to watch it, because we'll be done streaming by then. So maybe I'll make myself something to eat. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll make myself something to eat and see if the game is on. Oh, that's not good. Alright, and the checkpoint was right there as well, which we didn't reach. It's 4:30 for you. You can't watch physiotherapy in the morning. That's alright, I guess. Are you rooting for any team, Fenrir? Make something to eat equals DoorDash, 20 Big Macs? No, I usually don't DoorDash, just because it's expensive. Like, I actually was thinking about DoorDashing yesterday, but I looked at the meal that I wanted to order, and it wasn't a massive meal. It was just a couple of bowls, like a couple of decent sized rice and chicken bowls. One of them did have salmon, you know, which I understand is salmon is not the cheapest in the world, but it was a couple of bowls, kind of like Chipotle style bowls, and for that meal, which is honestly just enough to kind of just like it was like $40, 40 US dollars to DoorDash it, and I had a free trial of Dash Pass. So this is with the Dash Pass service that, you know, supposedly saves you a lot of money. So also I think let's actually head back, because I think we missed the hidden door right over here. But that was like with Dash Pass, where you're saving some money on fees and whatnot. So I didn't order DoorDash yesterday, even though the meal looked really good. I was like, it's just too expensive for one meal. Like $40. Like you could have two people. You could have two people go out to a restaurant, and like it wouldn't be much more than that. So for one person, for one meal, to eat food at home, I'm like, I didn't think it was worth it. Trial Dash Pass, bro, was #1 global ranked. No, I do. Like, I've ordered DoorDash sometimes, but I'm not definitely not like a regular. I'm not gonna eat McDonald's or Taco Bell. I eat healthy, so it's like whenever I DoorDash something, it's always like a healthy bowl. I don't usually DoorDash salad, but it's usually like I don't know, chicken and rice bowl or something that's at least somewhat nutritious. Okay, no, it is not an interval of every 2 hours. It's not how that works. Okay, can we get all of them? Okay. What? Come back. Okay. Okay, we just need to get to the checkpoint. We'll be all good. Okay, there's the last coin. That would be nice to get. Usually the coins are harder to find than this. I'm surprised, like, they're right here. Usually you have to go through like a secret passageway or something. What is this? Flying hat? I mean, I guess we'll take it, but I might like the ice suit a little bit more. Of course, you don't know to sell it. It's still healthy stuff. Like, it's not... I don't know. I like to eat stuff that has, like, a lot of substance in it. Like, a lot of hearty stuff. Like, you know, potatoes and chicken and beans and, like, grains and that sort of thing. So, like, a bunch of vegetables, you know, like, I'll eat them. Like, it's not like I don't like salad, but I don't know. I like to eat more hearty stuff. How's it going, Leb Right? I do see Instagram comments. We're streaming to a few different places, so streaming to TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And I have kind of all three chats pulled up, so I can see your messages. You seem cool enough, you'll subscribe. All right, thank you, Default. What kind of games do you like? I try to stream a variety of games. So if there's any that you like in particular, then what can I? What's going on here? Okay. Oh, come on! We were on him. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, he's got one more life, but so do we. I can't... I swear sometimes these jumps don't work. You're supposed to hit 2 when you're jumping on them, right? I'm like hitting 2 and sometimes it doesn't. You like this one? Mario Kart Wii, Mario Galaxy, and Minecraft? Okay. Nice. This one is... We don't play a ton of Mario, but we do play it sometimes, and we also play a decent amount of Minecraft, so... Sounds like we play a couple of the same games. Please say Femboy Roleplay Simulator. Fenrir, no one's favorite game is that. Riot, it's nice to meet you as well. What should I call you? Like, should I call you... Is your first name Leb? Is that like, is it short for Caleb? Wait, why did I do that? Okay, no, we gotta stay here. Tell him about how I grew up with the Wii. Nah, Fenrir likes to... He likes to joke about how much I quote-unquote drag the Wii. I don't drag it though, like I've mentioned I grew up with it, but it's not like I'm obsessed with the Wii. But he likes to make it sound like I do. I think we'll... I'm trying to think if the helicopter hat would be more... I think we'll actually just keep the ice suit that we have. Like, it's weird, like I'm hitting 2 every time we're jumping, and like sometimes it'll jump fully, but then sometimes it'll do a little jump. We gotta practice so that we can make sure to... I think maybe I was hitting it too early. I think I gotta hit it when it depresses. Okay. I think we have the hang of it down. Nope, maybe not. Alright, let's try this again. What is the story? Uma wants to know the story. I mean, there's... Lab equals Caleb. Okay. Sounds good. Well, it's nice to meet you, Caleb. Shrek's over on TikTok. What is this? We started playing out Mario Kart, and then we beat all the cups. So I was gonna have an early stream in, but then people wanted it to go for a little bit longer, so now we're playing Super Mario Bros. Now. Okay, now we know how to jump, so I don't think that thing should catch us, hopefully. What the? Okay, that was weird. I could have sworn we... Oh, this is not good. Run! Okay. That was a little bit cleaner than last time. I mean, Umaima, there's not any of a story. It's just, I just grew up playing the Wii, and Fenrir likes to joke about me. He just thinks the Wii should die, that it, you know, shouldn't be played anymore. But Fenrir, you joined over on Instagram? What's up, Fenrir? Love my OnlyFans profile. Don't have one. So are you still on YouTube as well, or did you just, like, do you have two devices open, or do you just have, you just hop over to Instagram, Fen? Alright. Wii over PlayStation? I mean, I would pick the Wii over PlayStation. Yes, you're unemployed. Okay, you're on both. Alright, well, Fenrir has made it his goal to torment me on both YouTube and Instagram. And I think... Okay, there is a Yoshi. I think we're just gonna... Honestly, we're gonna end the stream after we go to the Yoshi level. Because it looks like the Yoshi level is right up there to the left. There's those little fruits, which mean that there's Yoshis there. Oh, what the? I forgot those bounced. Okay. What am I doing? That was... Okay, that was officially the worst round I've ever played. I should go to Xbox? What does that mean? I should play Xbox? Umama says PlayStation over any console? Okay. One day some girl's gonna fall in love and you're gonna ditch me completely. And then I'm gonna cry missing you. I mean, if that day happens, obviously I'm gonna miss you, Fenrir, but I'm not gonna be crying. Oh, that was bad. I don't know why I'm failing so bad at this. But let's try not to do that. That would be a great idea. Wait, how do we... I guess you have to be big to get those. You have to have more length. Wii over PlayStation. Over... Put a little tier list there. Okay, hopefully we can get a... I guess we'll just go over the top. Oh, now it's not shooting. Okay. Okay, that's what we needed. That gives us like a little bit of breathing room. Uh-oh. Well, there goes our breathing room. Why are we so... I never normally am this bad at this game. Clash Royale over Wii? Honestly, as far as games go, I would put Clash Royale near the bottom. Like, just... It's an addicting game that I play. But, like, don't get me wrong. A game that I play a lot of doesn't necessarily mean that it's fun. It just kind of means that it's... Just means that it's addictive. It's like a drug. I'm not happy that I play it. Subnautica over Wii? I'm gonna be honest, I do really like Subnautica. I was debating today, instead of being Wii, to just be to start like Subnautica Below Zero. Because that's another Subnautica game that could be fun to play as well, especially after we've beaten the first one. But I decided... I don't know. Decided the Wii would ultimately be a little bit more refreshing to play. We might just try to speedrun this. Honestly, we might not try to linger too much. We might just try to get through this as quickly as we can. Okay, can you... How does this work? Can you wall jump? Okay, you can't. Okay, let's just get down. Okay, there's a checkpoint. Why are you hearing this when you finally finished programming numbers on your calculator? Why are you hearing what? Wait, what am I... Alright. Don't know what I thought ducking was gonna do there. Okay, let's just try to... Okay, hopefully this gives us some ice. I bent over the bullet thinking of something else. No! I mean, that is kind of funny. Now that you say it like that, I can... That is kind of funny how the bullet was coming. And I crouched. But no, don't make it like that. That's not what that was. Let me see how it looks though. Alright. Okay, please be like a star. Alright, that's not too bad as well. That's probably one of the better things we could have got, I think. Just because we already have a power up, so it's not like we needed an ice or a fire or anything. Okay. Well, we got to the end. Wait, Danny, you said I would cheer if you passed away? What the... Okay. That would not ever happen. I would throw a live stream after your death, and the title would say, he's glad he's gone. Alright, Danny, don't talk about yourself like that. You know that's not true. I would cheer if you passed away. Why does everyone seem to think that I'd be happy if they were gone? Why is that? That's not what would happen. Shrek, you asked what I think about Xbox? I've never played it. I've never owned an Xbox or a PlayStation, so... You wish you could delete the comment? That's true. I guess Danny's a mod, so... No one outside of me can remove his comment. Oh, what the... Okay, those... Gotta be kind of careful of those things. I guess we'll pick this up just for the points, maybe. You know what? Nah, we'll leave it. I don't even think it's possible to freeze this thing. Guess you can freeze it for a second. How does this work? I think we need to grab this. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, we got another one. Everyone be ignoring you. Well, I didn't realize there was a lot of new messages. I would be sinking in depression if you died. I mean, I would be sad if anyone died. Like, that's not... I would not be happy if anyone here died. Even someone like, I don't know, Bentley or something that a lot of people maybe are not a fan of. I would be sad if I would be sad if anyone who watches the streams passes away. Itchy, I won't notice if you pass away. I'm sure I would notice. I would not. Actually, hold on. Before we... Oh, that's actually not good. We kind of... I think the next big coin is in there. So let's try to get another one of those things. Oh no, that's the second one. Okay, you're not a fan of me? Alright, fair enough. In that case, I would be ecstatic if Fenrir... That's a joke. Look at what you started with the... Yeah, you started chaos, Danny. As soon as you said... Oh, for some reason... Okay, I gotta remember those things are... For some reason, I'm so used to the Minecraft bats that I'm not even fazed by the Mario Bros bats, but unlike the Minecraft bats, these ones can actually hurt you. Uh-oh. Why is there a swarm of bats on me? Oh, they're just passing by. You have self-destructive and self-harming tendencies. Josh, not like you. Liam, you already know that's not true. You know I like you. I think you're a good kid. Whoa, what the? Mario, get up. Okay, we could technically just... go to the exit, but we're gonna try to get some extra coins first. I don't really think we can kill these guys though. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll try. Okay. There we go. All right. You wouldn't notice. You're nowhere near you. No one except my friends. No, for real. I guess that's fair. I mean, I probably wouldn't assume the worst. Like, I guess if you just... I mean, you're probably right. Like, I guess if you just stopped showing up to the streams for some reason, I wouldn't assume that you had died. I would just assume that you had, I don't know, gotten tired of the content or gotten busy or something. So, I guess that's true. The only people... I think the only people who I would really believe would die if they just disappeared completely would be like maybe Fenrir, Noob, or Danny. Like if they just completely stopped showing up at all with absolutely no trace. Like, I think Fenrir and Danny would like send me a little text or a message or something if they're getting busier. And then Noob obviously wouldn't send me a message, but he shows up to so many... He shows up to so many Clash Royale streams, and he's so consistent that if he stopped showing up, I would honestly just think that Noob had just died as well, because I don't think there would be any other explanation for him to not show up, because he loves his Clash Royale so much. Can you hit now? All right, Fenrir, no. That was not the point of me saying that. It was not to give you a pass to hit. Okay, well, we already have a flying hat. I think what we'll do is, I think as soon as we eat 5 of these, we should maybe get a 1-up. Okay, how do you get off? How do you get off here? Oh, I guess you use 1 maybe. We might end up getting another Yoshi at some point. Like there might be another egg up here that has a Yoshi in it. And at that point we have to decide, are we going to stick with our current green Yoshi? Or... oh, that could have been much better. Well, if you stop showing up, it would be because if I'm gay. Alright, Itchy. I just get the impression you do not like... You do not like anything that involves gays, because you just said earlier that you wouldn't... You just said... I don't know, I forgot what you said earlier, but you said that you wouldn't go anywhere gay or something. I take it you're not a fan of that. Okay, can we go in here? Alright, this... Excuse me. I think these actually fall off their hinges if, like... if you're not careful. Like, if they go too far down, they... end up falling. Oh, I guess I didn't know if it would give us another Yoshi. Sometimes the ones who hate gays the most end up being gay. I guess that's possible. It could be... It could be overcompensating. I don't know. Wait, how do you get off again? How do you get off your Yoshi? I actually completely forgot how to... Well, how do you do it? So 1 is to do that, 2 is to jump. I don't know how you hop off your Yoshi. Does anyone know? You have to shake the... I guess you just shake the remote? Okay, I guess you shake it. Uh-oh. There goes our Yoshi. Oh, it definitely wasn't worth it. Now our Yoshi's gone. But at least I think this is the end. How does being a kid mean you can't be gay? Most gay people realize they're gay when they're kids. I mean, I would agree with that. It seems like a lot of people know from a young age, but not necessarily all of them. Caleb, what about people who don't watch the... Oh, I didn't even see your message. What about people who don't watch the stream? What about them? As in, like... Okay, I'm sure it took way too long to respond, and that was for a different subject, but... Obviously, I like everyone, but... whether or not they like the stream or not, I think it's important to... Like, if there's something that I don't like, it's usually because of a behavior that someone is doing, and not necessarily because I think they're like a horrible person. I think we can probably... I think this is probably the best one to go in. Okay, let's line it up. Wow, that was sad. That was very sad. What's my favorite Pokemon? Well, my favorite card when I was younger was Galvantula. I really like Galvantula for whatever reason. I don't know why, but he's like an electric spider Pokemon who evolves from Joltik. But I liked him. I'm trying to think of what others I liked. I thought Bibarel and Bidoof were kind of funny. The beaver Pokemon. So, okay, this I think is going to be the last. How do you get this one up? Oh, I guess that's what we were supposed to do. Let's actually try to go down. Ooh. Can he get us from here? Okay, he definitely can. That was definitely not worth the one up, and now we're gonna die. Like, how do you... I don't think there's a way to get out if you get stuck like that. That's awesome. You keep tarantulas? Okay, there's another... There's a little fruit fly mosquito thing coming around. I don't know. Okay, Caleb, you're gonna head out? Sounds good. Thanks for being here. I can't tell if that's a mosquito or a fruit fly, but it's something really small flying around. It might be the mosquito that keeps biting me, because I ended up getting a couple of bites last night. And they're in like really bad spots as well. One of them's like really low on my... One of them's on like my lower back. And then the other one is literally right on my left bum cheek. Like it I don't know how a mosquito got there, because like I don't sleep naked. Like I sleep with a pair of underwear. But somehow a mosquito was able to infiltrate last night and just bite me there, and so now there's like a really big bump. So can we jump on those things? Okay, we can. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about... Okay, can we actually... I don't know if we can get up here. Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Okay, I don't think we can get up there. I mean, yeah, it's... I know, I already knew, like, Fenrir or someone was going to ask for proof. I'm not sending proof or anything. But I just got a mosquito bite there, and it's like... It actually doesn't really... The one on my lower back is irritating me much more than... Like, you would think that sitting on it, like, it would be kind of be uncomfortable, but I honestly don't feel it. It's the one on my lower back that's kind of irritating. Can I not show us the bite? I'm not showing a picture of my bum. I'm not doing that. So, you guys are just going to have to believe that I was bit by a mosquito. But I just saw a little... The reason why I was reminded of that is just because I saw a little bug flying around, and it might be the mosquito that caused me pain, possibly. I think we have to do this again to get this one. No, we're right there. Okay. Alright, just one more to go. Didn't I tell a strongly worded argument to the mosquito to not bite my bosom? What? Oh, what the? Okay, so these ones fall from the ceiling as well. Okay, we made it to a checkpoint. That's good. At least now if we die, then... I don't actually think fire... Yeah, fire doesn't actually hurt these ones, so... Alright, we'll snag this. You're not a doctor, but you can take a look. Yeah, I'm sure you would love to, Fenrir, but... we ain't doing that. Oh, okay, there's a little level up here. Okay, well, there's the last coin. I'm assuming we hop in here. How do we get over there? Oh, maybe we have to... It looks like there's another pipe that we have to go through. Okay, can we just... How do we get this thing? I think we have to... There we go. Now, somehow we have to get up... Okay, well, I think we're good now. I think this is the one that we go through for the coin. Worth a shot. Was it, though? Uh-oh. Well, we only have one life left. So we pretty much have to make it to the end here. Okay, this is good. It gives us a little bit of room for error. That way if we mess up, we can... Okay, this should be the end, though. Alright. That was a little bit of Super Mario Bros. To end the Mario-themed stream. I miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That is true. I mean, kudos to you, Fenrir, for at least shooting the shot. That deserves some credit. So, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. What are your preferences on what we can play, on what we should play tomorrow? I'm thinking that the few that I'm thinking are, we could play FC 26 just because the World Cup's going on, so a soccer game could work. Subnautica, if we did play Subnautica, it'd be like the below zero version, so we could get Subnautica below zero, start working on that. I could try to put in some work this afternoon to get the Minecraft server set up, but we played Minecraft the last couple of days, so I don't know if... I know Finn really not a fan of that, so... Epic Noob is... I mean, you were here because of the Minecraft stream yesterday, so... No, no matter how much of you guys say Femboy Simulator, we're not playing that. Squid Games Unleashed Monday? Possibly. My one concern... I don't know if I told you my concern, Danny. I don't know if I texted this to you or not, but one of the things that I played a Squid Game, I played a Squid Game like version before. Maybe this wouldn't be as big of a deal because you said it's available on mobile, right? But when I played Squid Games before, it was not a game that a whole lot of people played. So whenever we'd play, the lobby would be like just a tiny bit of the way full. We wouldn't even be able to get through all the games because people would get eliminated before that. And I think the game that I was playing was just on a computer, so it's not like we'd be able to play with other people. But I guess if you said it's available on mobile, it would allow more people to play, and maybe if it's a more played game, there wouldn't be issues with lobbies not being full. But that was just what happened when I played a Squid Games game in the past. You're saying Overwatch? I've never played Overwatch before. No, Danny doesn't have my number. He's texting me on Discord and whatnot, so nobody's got my number. I don't think I'll ever give it out. But yeah, it's just Discord is kind of how people message me, so all right, I'll keep those in mind. Liam, you said Subnautica, maybe Minecraft. Possibly Squid Games could be there as well, so please give me your number. Liam, I'm not doing that. I already have... There's already enough people that... It's actually... It can sometimes be annoying. Like, there's a lot of people that kind of spam... send reels all the time on Instagram. Not you, Fenrir, but, like... You haven't sent any in a while, but there's... a couple of others. I won't name any names, but, like... And Stir Gamer's not one of them either, but there's a couple of other people... Probably people who you wouldn't expect, actually, that, like, will just send me a ton of reels, and so I'm like, I would not want to give my number out, because I know I would just get spam, but no, I wasn't talking about you, Fenrir, but a couple others who you probably, it's not the people that you would think, it's not like Stir Gamer and Bentley and that sort of thing, but, you know, you get spam, that's why you stopped. Like, I do appreciate that, like, You can still send me reels, obviously, Fenrir, but like I was talking about, there's people that send me reels like daily, and it's like, I don't really want to watch them, but yeah, you're not spamming me at all, Fenrir. I don't feel that way with you. But we'll end it there. We might be back on either Subnautica Below Zero or Minecraft tomorrow, potentially. So, what do you say? Ark Ascended? Is that another game, Epic Noob? Maybe I'll just call you Epic, because we have another noob in the chat. Ark Survival Ascended. You think I'd love it? Alright, I'll look into that. I'll add it to the list of potential games. Ark Survival. Okay. Survival Ascended. Okay. Sounds good. Peak stream. You'll be here for the next 2 streams as well. All right, nice. Well, glad to hear you'll be here Fenrir, thank you. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. And hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow. But thank you guys for being here. Hopefully I can see you guys soon.